I don't think I miss setting up lights and shit like that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. This is EKB TV, and you are watching the Vintage Cigar. And we're back with opening a package from friends. I think we'll say it that way. Let's do it like that. I think that works a little bit better. So today, I got something from my good friend Matt of Cigar Hound Dog. He sent me something really cool. First things first is the merch. I like the color too. Is that periwinkle? I think I have a periwinkle shirt, man. I love periwinkle. Periwinkle is one of my favorite shirts. But you see it, woof woof. I'm super hyped to have that just because I like representing for my friends, and I like the tagline that he came up with. Woof woof is just so good for the hound dog. I mean, it's just classic stuff, right? But if you want to be very cool like me and have a hound dog smoking a cigar that says Cigar Hound Dog on it, you can actually go to Cigar Hound Dog. You go to YouTube. You can check out his merch and get some dope shirts, and you can be cool like your boy. So that is really cool. I still got a sticker on it and everything, man. I'm glad that he's actually doing something to find a way to help grow the channel and to have his viewers support the channel. I'm one of the viewers. I'm not just a friend. I've been watching this channel for some time now. So shouts out to the homie. And most importantly, we have a bomb. And in this bomb here, sorry if I'm a little washed out. I'm not good at setting up lighting anymore. Never really was that good anyway. That being said, we have some really cool cigars that came from Cigar Hound Dog and from my homie Sanj Patel with Sanj Patel Cigars in New Jersey. And it's some really cool stuff right here. And it's really cool. I get to have my name printed on something. My light is gonna wash that out. But it says Keelan of the Vintage Cigar. That's me. So we're gonna do this opening, and I'm also gonna do a little bit of a Humidor tour, because you guys know that I like to organize my cigars and put everything in the right places and everything with what it should be with. It's a little disorganized right now because I've been trying to send out cigars to other people like I'm receiving cigars right now. And we're also going to take a look at some of my sneakers. So we're just going to do a fun show since I don't do reviews anymore. I just want to have cigar fun with cigar friends on my cigar channel. All right. So what we got here? Let's kind of get into what's going on here. We have the Humidor. This is a new cigar or a new brand. That is really bright. Maybe if I move over here. With a new brand. And I have not had this cigar yet. I don't know much about the brand. And I will be honest. If I didn't know anything about this cigar at all, if I wasn't hearing good things, I probably never would have touched this cigar because the brand itself never really jumped out at me. But I've been hearing great things flavor-wise about the cigar, about the construction. So I'm really hyped to try something new. Get something new in the Humidor to try it out. I don't even know where I'm gonna put that in the Humidor. We will find out. We also have this is a joke from Matt. I can't wait to talk to him about this. We got the Ron Mexico, and anybody know anything about Ron Mexico? It's just any like garbage cigar, and yeah. So I have a Ron Mexico. On a completely different end of the spectrum, we have an Atabey Maduro, and like Atabey Black. Let me be more professional about what I'm doing here. And I'm actually excited about this one because you guys know I absolutely love Atabey, and I'm really kind of hyped to try this out. I'm trying to get the best lighting here so it's not completely washed out. I want you guys to see Atabey in all its shiny glory. See? Bing! You see that? This cigar, I've been hearing rave reviews about flavor-wise, and I've been hearing great things about it, and I just love Atabey. So I'm excited to actually light that up and smoke it for myself to see what's happening. Knowing Matt, this is a Cameroon, because he knows I love Cameroons. My man just likes to look out for me. And this is Industry Killer by Sanj Patel. I'm always happy to get one of those and add it to the Humidor. Yes, sir. What else we got? What going on here? And you know what? That probably just came from Sanj, and I can't really tell right now because they're kind of jumbling and mixing together. We have 2 chinchales, warped chinchale, nice, very floral and cinnamony, spicy cigar. It's a really good cigar. My guy from Cigars Unbended, Peter, Cigar Collective, absolutely loves the cigar, so I love getting that just so he can, you know, get jealous and want to smoke one himself. We have a little bit of a pig here from Herrera Esteli. I've never seen this in this vitola, so it's kind of unique to have that. Like, I love unique cigars. I love having something that's a little different, get a good short smoke. And usually, honestly, I like the way pigs smoke. And so I'm oink oink, I got that in the box. This is one of the things that I was most excited about. I'm gonna get Sanj, man. It says Japan Boy on the back. I know he's gonna be watching this, man. Like, and this is genuine laughter, yo. I'm not playing. Like, the dude, I love this dude, man. He's a nutcase, man. He's funny. But we have the Oreo, which is a cigar named after his beautiful dog. And it says, find me at Should I Smoke This? That's really cool. It says breed, Malshi, color, Maduro, and Connecticut. And reward, buy 2 packs, get 5 Oreo tails free. So that's some good marketing right now. We have Oreo's tail, made by my daddy, Sanj Patel. And that's the beautiful thing about cigars, is people get to pay homage and homage to their pets and stuff that means something to them in their lives. And we got a really good Connecticut right here, and Maduro that I get to smoke and try from Sanj Patel. Honestly, right now, anything coming from Sanj, I'm here for. I'm all for it, and I just want to enjoy it. So that's one of his new releases. Everything else, I know he did this on purpose. Like, I know there's some Maduros in there, and I'm pretty sure there's some Connecticut's in there. I'm pretty sure there are some Habanos in there. You can see a little bit of a color difference right here. But guess what you can't see? You can't see a band. Sanj, put a band on these cigars, man. Got it. All right, so we're going to get these in the humidor. And we'll talk about that once we get over there. Okay, we're back with the quick humidor tour. Let's try to see if we can do it like this. Let's start here. Man, how did I leave this out? I'm glad I got a humidor in there. So, oh, okay, I know why this is out. So this is gonna be for delivery. This is going out to somebody else. This is not gonna be for me. I'm not showing who it's for, but you can kind of see some of the cigars that we got in there. It's a nice little bomb that's gonna go out. And I actually got some cigars from Pastania. Hope I'm saying that right. It's the new Justice that we got here. They just sent this out to me, and I'm gonna have this cigar with the infamous Smoke Show and the New Wave Cats, man. So, like, I'm tempted to light this up first before we actually do the show. I may do that today. We're gonna find out. But really, I might actually just wait for the actual show, smoke it for the first time, see what the first thoughts are while we're talking with Mike from Pastani, and just kind of see how that goes during the show. I'm kind of going back and forth, so let me put that over there for the time being. These are some of my Atabes. Y'all know how I love Atabe, but look, that ain't plume. That's a blood clot mold. So those are gonna get discarded, unfortunately. I got some really bad news. You guys know that this is my baby. This has been with me ever since I started the vintage cigar, and this is the first humidor that I ever purchased, and it's the first time that I took something to cherish with me, and I wanted to have it for a long time to come, but I've taken it across the world, and literally across the world, with me when I'm traveling back to the United States and traveling through the Americas, and the air pressure has damaged the seal. If you can look close enough, there you go. That's a good lighting there. You can actually see the seal is exposed, and just from all the pressure, and it doesn't even lock the same anymore. So I had no idea that I was doing damage to that. You can kind of see my seals kind of peeling in and out of there. So I don't keep as many cigars in here anymore. I got some cigars that I'm just waiting to smoke for myself. I have the La Palina, and that is the Lancero, one of the final Andalusian Bulls that I have. And I have the Jack Swartz Andalusian Bull in there. I have a PG, and I have, guess what? Padron 1926, and it got some good age on it. Look at that. Pretty cool. And I have one of the remainings, like a Lancero of the Atabey that's remaining. And I have one here that is remaining. Look, no mold. That's beautiful. And we have the H99 and a Drac. And that's all I have in there for right now. I'm gonna keep that where it is. These are cigars that like I was taking to share, surprisingly, with other people and to have for myself, especially while I was in California. I was going out to be with some family out there, and I just wanted everybody to smoke really good cigars. You know my whole thing, smoke your best cigars, especially with family. Kind of give them their choices. And guess what they picked? The Magic Toast. So I really didn't have to worry about giving away any of these. So that was a cool thing. And what else do we have here? You guys got to kind of bear with me here because I'm doing this off the cuff and there is no planning. So this particular Tupperware here, this is kind of like cigars that I'm kind of letting do their own thing right now. This is some cigars that I just wanted to smoke side by side because we have the West Tampa Gray, we have the West Tampa White, or is that black and white, whichever, I don't know. And then we have the CAO, BX3, and the LX2. And we have Numero Uno by Olla de Nicaragua. And we have the Dos. Yeah, it's a Dos. So I wanted to smoke those side by side. So you guys know how I am. I like to compare cigars and compare the branding to see how that goes. This is my last remaining Fumas of the Undercrown 10. And this is supposed to be the factory smoke edition, but I smoked all of them. I don't have any more, and that's my last one. So that's what we have in there. We have some cigars from Sanj Patel. I got my EP Carrillo quadrilogy in here, but it's not a quadrilogy anymore because I was trying to smoke the Elegancia to see what I actually thought about that cigar. And I liked it a lot better than I did the first time. In this bag right here, I had, at one point in time, was every version of the, you can kind of see the orange in there, of the Aganorsa leaf, Supreme leaf. But they have been, Aganorsa has been really weird, and especially just, it's been really strange and almost kind of cringy lately. And what's really been fascinating to me about them is that now, like, it feels like the only thing they can kind of rest their laurels on right now is the Aganorsa Supreme leaf. So they're just pumping out like all these different Vitolas, and it doesn't have the same specialty as it did before. It doesn't seem like it hits the same. So that kind of rare quality that they had and high quality that they had is kind of going out the window just to make money, just because that, you know, people revered the name of Aganorsa leaf. But when you kind of cheapen the name of something that was special like that, it kind of defeats the whole purpose. And, you know, it's not like there's nothing supreme or special about it anymore. So that's my 2 cents on that. But, you know, so they're more Vitolas, but I just didn't fight to go out and get them. I had the Parejo. I enjoyed that. But after that, it's kind of like, I think they just released the Rothschild as well, too. And I'm not really hyped. And normally before, when they would release something like that, it was gone before you could actually, you know, try to get your hands on it. And now they're just kind of sitting there. So when I get to it, I'll get to it. Who cares? This right here is my comparison pack for Foundation. I have the Olmec Claro and I have the Olmec Maduro. I really love the Olmecs. I have the Wiseman and El Wawense, and I already did a buyer's guide on that, so if you want to check out the channel, you can always check that out and I have 2 High Claire Castles that I will be comparing. So that's pretty much what this box is. We have some Sanj patels that just kind of happen to, you know, to land in this because I got a ton of Sanj stuff and they're Lanceros, and I smoke those all the time. And this is pretty much the last of my sharks. I have a Añejo shark, and I have an Eye of the Shark. You guys know these are my favorite cigars, and they're not there for comparison. I'm just kind of holding on to them and keeping them, you know, with the good humidity in here with the other cigars. But that's my last, man. That's the last that I have of the sharks, and that's what's happening in that particular Tupperware. So nothing that I have over here is gonna actually go in this Tupperware as of right now, I don't think. So let's see what else we got. I really don't do well sitting Indian style or crisscross or whatever you call it, because Indian style is a bit derogatory, honestly. Native style, indigenous style, stupid. Anyway, this pack right here is some cigars that were just kind of sent to me. I have the El Credito that was sent to me by Dave Bape. Shouts out to Dave. This right here is a Dominican cigar that I've never seen or had before, and I'm kind of curious to try to see what that's about. I love getting cigars from new places. These are just cigars that I can grab at any point in time. If I feel like smoking a cigar, I don't have to do a lot of thought of what I'm gonna smoke for that day. These are cigars that are not grouped with anything else. They're just cigars that I can grab and really quick. One that I'm kind of excited about is this Davidoff number 2. Davidoff number 2. A lot of people talk about this cigar, and people have been begging me to smoke this. And my man Dave sent it out to me. So that's one that I can have to just grab and to smoke when necessary. There's a punch in here. This is a rare Corojo. And I really dig punch, man. These are not the type of cigars that I would generally smoke, but punch has been doing really well. So I'm really kind of not mad at that. I have a Fratello Florida edition here. I don't know what this cigar is going to smoke like. I have it in here just so I can try it, just for curiosity's sake. There's a nub Cameroon in there, and that's just because I like Cameroons, and you know, if I want to have a smaller, shorter smoke, I got the nub Cameroon. That's what that's there for. This is the pepper cream from Lost and Found, I think. And you guys know I'm not really the hugest fan of that, but I've heard great things about this cigar, and that it actually fits the name, so I want to try that out and see how that goes. I have the Cypher here. This is by Cas Dagley. I've been holding on to this cigar. Came from Cigar Hound Dog for a while, and I just haven't smoked it yet. He also sent this to me as well, just to kind of try it out and see my thoughts on it, so we're going to get to that. I have an El Oso. This is the Maduro blend of the Lancero, and I love El Oso, so that's one I just kind of want to keep on hand. Once again, we got more from Sanj Patel, and we also have a couple Buffalo 10s. We have a Natural and a Connecticut. So these are cigars that like I can just pick up at any time, grab and smoke those, and not have to worry about going through some of my favorites. But it's also can be experimental for me to try things that I don't get to smoke all the time, and just have like, hey, I can grab a cigar, and I know it'll be pretty decent and a good experience. Quick draw, and I don't have to worry about opening my humidor, and I will tell you why that's important in just a moment. Let's get to this next Tupperware here. This is kind of like a hodgepodge of things. Like I said, I'm not as organized as I usually am. I got some really cool Drew Estates in this bag right here. And so basically we got a Ratzilla. I do know why that's in there. I got a Antonio. I have a Feral Pig, which I absolutely love. Let me open that up. I do love this cigar. This Feral Pig is one that I absolutely thoroughly enjoy. So I think this came, God man, that smells good. I think this one came, that's just raw tobacco. I think this one came from Peter, and shouts out to Peter for sending that. And we also have a T52. I just recently smoked a number 9, so that is said and done. I have this Lonely, this is so rare. It's sitting beside itself. There's no CAO, there's nothing with it. Doesn't see a lot of age on it, but it's the CAO Arcana Mortal Coil, and I know that this is a cigar that kind of bothers some people. Some people absolutely love it, and I love the controversy around that. I have LFD here, so all of this, we have the Solus, we have the Lennox, We have a 25th anniversary, and we have a football. And like the football and the 25th anniversary, I probably won't be smoking for a while, but I do like having them on hand. I do like the football smoke, surprisingly. And the Solus and the Lennox are there for comparison. That's just kind of how I do things. All of this was supposed to be for a buyer's guide, and that I was supposed to be using for the channel back when I was still doing reviews. So I never separated these. This is the last. So I was gonna compare these. I have an Umbagog, and I have the Micarita Tricky Tracker and Micarita Blue, which is, these are my favorites. You know how much I love these cigars. So that is the last of my Umbagog, and so I'm kind of happy to still have that. I have another Solus and Lennox. I have more Olmecs. Didn't realize that was in there. I have more Olmecs, and those were there for comparison. And I have a Icario Pledge and an Encore that I was going to compare those. We also have the Plasencia Armadale Campo. I was going to compare with the Armadale Fuego, and I was going to do a comparison with the 149 Cocheca and the 146 Cocheca. I'm so glad this is discontinued. I'm glad I still have one of those. And the only reason why I still have it is because I was going to do the comparison. Same thing with these Persians that were sent to me by Michael from Master Your Ash. The only reason why I still have them is because I was going to use them to compare. Now they all stand together. Also really cool, I have these Tatuajes, and I never, the T110s. This is a really good cigar when I had it, and I just got all of these together in these little, short smokes, and I wanted to do a comparison. If the Tuxtula tastes different from the Capa Especial, the Capa Especial was never really my favorite, but the OG T110 I really enjoyed. We also have another Reserva, and we have another Capa Especial and another Reserva here. So that's what that was there for. That was all comparison. We have a premium Nazare. I think I bought this one for myself. I don't think this one came from Matt. I think I bought this myself because I was just curious about the cigar. It's from Esteli, Nicaragua. I never had it before. I never tried it. So I just kind of wanted to see what that was about, and I still haven't smoked that cigar. Same thing with this one here. This was the Flor Selva. I bought this just out of curiosity. I was going to do it for review for you guys and just never got around to it. So that was released maybe a year or two ago. So it's been sitting around for some time. I don't know if I wouldn't call this aged, but it's been aging. 2023. So not that old. Año del Conejo. So that's what that is. We also have this Matilda that I've been holding on for about the same amount of time. And just again, it was this one says from 2021. Limited exposure. I don't know what that means. I have to do some research on this cigar to find out exactly what that means. But I keep picking up this cigar. It's in a Lonsdale. I love this Vitola. I love the way it feels in the hand. And I will put it back for something else, and I'll pick it up again, and I'll put it back. One of these days, I'm actually going to smoke that cigar. Let's get into the Olivas that we have here. We have the Oliva V Melanio Maduro. We have, there is a Parejo. I was talking about this on another channel. I thought I wasn't tripping. And this is from Casa Monte Cristo. And this is a Melania Parejo. I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew that was in there. I have the Oliva V. And this is the 135th. And I guess it's getting some pretty good age on it because look at that. You see that? It's just starting to just slide right off. I've only smoked one of these. I really enjoyed it. I have a Lancero Oliva V, haven't smoked that yet, and I have the the winner and everybody's favorite right here in the Figurado. This is the Oliva V Melanio. I don't have any other Vitolas of that. I've smoked those a lot. I don't have any other Vitolas, so that's all that's holding on there. And I have these Muestra de Sacas. This is the Bewitched and also the Unstolen Valor. These are going to my homie Cigar Hound Dog. So let me just take those out right now, so I can send those to the big dog. Woof, woof. I got a lot of cigars to send out to people, so I got to kind of get back into my organization. So yeah, that kind of segues perfectly into this particular Tupperware that we have right here. Peter M., I told you I had some cigars coming out for you. since I already said that online that they were coming to you, I'll send those out to you. Some pretty cool cigars that are in here. Think you will like this pack. So that's going out. We have somebody else that I'm sending another bomb to right here. And so I won't go through what is in their packs. But that's that Tupperware. We've been going here for what, 17 minutes? Good gracious, man. Time flies when you're doing these things. That being said, let's actually open up the humidor with that pack. Get that out of the way. Oh, I left that out, so I'll just put that in this box since it's not really organized anyway. So now we're gonna actually open up the humidor itself and see what we got cracking. I am currently at 70 degrees for my RH, and I've been fighting for weeks to get it back up to 70 degrees. You're gonna see now, like while I'm doing this, it is gonna drop significantly. I had to put in a 72 degree pack to even get it up that high. I've had the 69s in here for quite some time. You see they still have some humidity in there. And I tell you, this thing will drop down, like the temperature has just been dropping down to the 50s. So it's been rough just trying to keep my temperature where they need to be. And I hate to keep this damn thing open. So let's start with the top shelf, which is ironically not all of my favorite cigars, but my unique cigars that are up here. I have some pretty cool blends up here. I have a McAuliffe Black. I actually want to put that down here. Let me do that. I want to put that down there because I want to smoke that soon. Shouts out to Conscious Cigars. I have representation for Conscious Cigars that are sitting in here. I have RTB. I have this Pappy Van Winkle that I probably will never smoke because I don't drink Pappy Van Winkle, but curiosity may get the best of me one day. I have this Felipe Giorgio, and I don't know much about that cigar, so I don't have much to say about that. I have this Barbarian that I've been curious about. Should probably put this over here as well to put it back in that container. I have an Onyx. I want to give a shout out to Cigar Clowns. I have this cigar. I've been meaning to smoke this. It just never got around to it. So shout out to Cigar Clowns. And I have the Hyena. And I have a whole bunch of Carolina Blue cigars. So you guys go check out Carolina Blue. Get into Carolina Blue cigars. I want to give a shout out also to the homie Eric here with the Warwitch. And that is from the Black Star line. I'm mixing names up here. Black Star line cigars. So mad shouts out. That's my last one of the Warwitch too. I don't have another Warwitch. I kind of keep on holding on to this one because it's the one where he kind of, he upgraded his band on that and it came out really good. So I'm holding on to that. My temperature is dropping on this thing again. It's already at 68, just like that. So I need to kind of move. This is my soccer box and foundation. And I got my CAOs in here. So let me get into CAO first. I just got a whole bunch of things with the CAO. That is the Brasilia. I got the Italia. I got, let's see, Colombia. And I think it's America. And what's the other one here? And the Nicaragua. And I keep these together. But the main thing is, like, out of curiosity, my cigars are not organized right now. Out of curiosity, I just want to, try these cigars and just to see how their blends are going to work from different regions. I know the Brasilia is the one that I like out of that one, but the rest of them, I've only dabbled here or there. This is my foundation and soccer box right here. And I got a ton of stuff in here. I got Todos Los Dias. I have a... what is this one called? The Haugen, and this came from me from Peter. This is the one that had to do with one of the rare firefighter lines that he had. This is the Exclusivo from Muestra de Saca. Haven't smoked that yet. I've been holding on to a lot of my Muestra de Saca stuff. I think this one is like the Federation right here. So, and then we have some that are like his special blends that, they're banded, but they don't have an actual name. I've been holding on to those two. I smoke them from time to time and just kind of enjoy to see like what's going through his mind and when he's creating cigars. So that's kind of cool. And I'm running low on my foundations. I got a David And I think this one is the Goliath. It's also the David, but it's in the different blend, slightly different blend. And of course I got some Sanj Patel that got mixed up in there. And I got a Naka Tamale. And let me take this out because I'm going to give that to Matt as well. So that's going over to my homeboy, this Cigar Hound Dog. That's that. This thing is already dropped to 65%. I'm not really tripping. Like, I care, but I don't really care as long as it's like not really gonna affect how much it's gonna have. This one right here is mainly I'm just drawing a blank right now. Sorry, my brain just fried for a moment there. It's Crown Heads. It's mostly Crown Heads, and we got a little bit from we got the Angel Cuesta. Really dig that cigar. I got a couple of the Rocky Patels here. That's a beautiful looking band. I don't know how the cigar smokes. I haven't smoked it. I have the American in here. I actually really love that cigar. I haven't had it in a while. And everybody's been telling me from Rocky Patel to smoke this. I'm sorry, it's white, so my lighting is killing that. This white label. So I will get around to that. Everybody that I told that I was gonna smoke that cigar, I will get to it. I promise you. What else do we have in here? We have this Padilla. I have another Padilla that is in here. This one is it's a special Liga that I'm kind of excited to smoke. The rest of this is Crown Heads. So it's a lot of Las Calaveras, La Imperiosas, 4 Kicks, and those are just cool when I'm in the mood for Crown Heads. I can just grab that whole thing and smoke it up. We got a few more things that are down here, and I can kind of give my humidor a break. And so I have another Mortal Coil. I also have this Anamoy from La Galera, a sleeper cigar. Have the CAO Visions that I've been holding on to this thing for a while. I just have yet to smoke it. My last Kintsugi. You guys know how I feel about that cigar. And I have this pack of, this is all my Principal stuff. This is what's really remaining of Principal that I have. I have the, what is that one? The 520. I don't know how this, I don't know how this got in there, honestly. This CAO and Yeho, I don't know how that got in there. So that should probably go down there. And this is, you see that. I just got a bunch of, I do have the Martinique in here. That's all Principal. I love Principal, so I kept those together. Those are organized. This pack right here is stuff that I'm just aging and have been aging for quite some time. This right here is not an extra añejo. This is probably one of the first Amazons that I ever received, and I just kept it in here just to allow it to keep aging. Because if you can see, like, check this out. Let's do this really quick. This is the fun, nerdy stuff that you guys like to see. You can see, hopefully you can kind of see the age on that. I wish I was a way that I could kind of get you see the age on that one right there, how dark that is. And this is the extra añejo. You see the difference on that? That's even more age. So this one says CAO Amazon Basin. This one says CAO Amazon Basin Extra Añejo LE Toro. So that's kind of cool. And I really like these cigars. So I'll keep those together. I don't know why I know why this one is in here. Make sure I got the right one. I'm gonna mix that up. All right, so there's also a La Patisserie in here from the original run, and there are some special Aganor Salif special selections when Aganor Salif was like really cool, and so that's in there. I have some special tatuajes that kind of mean a lot to me here, especially this one from 2020. I'm so glad to have this cigar back. I've talked about this on a different one, and this is my last LCA trail mix from Buenaventura. And I've just been letting that age for forever. It should have some pretty good color on it. Yeah, you can see that age on there. And I don't know if I will smoke these cigars anytime soon. I'm really just gonna let these roll and age, especially with these special selections, since they don't make that banding anymore. So this is the rare time that I'm actually doing more of a collectible. I don't really do that collectible thing very often. So that's kind of like, these are collector's items to me in a way. And now I can't get that to fit like it used to. That's stupid. I have a 10th anniversary here from my father, the limited edition. This is what, a $40 cigar, and shouts out to whoever sent that to me. Let me see. This is saying $54. Somebody sent this to me, and it's kind of special, and I probably won't be smoking it anytime soon. It's a really high-end cigar. I always like getting cigars and coffins like that, so I'm keeping that one kind of at the bottom, kind of protected. This one is kind of cool. It's a stalk cut. I want to smoke this one just because I'm very curious about it being stalk cut, and I just want to see how that's going to affect the flavor. So if you guys don't know, the stalk cut is when, you know, they completely cut it from the stalk. They're not taking off the individual leaves, and they let it dry hanging from the stalk. And I want to see how much that affects the flavor. I'm really kind of interested in that. All right, so I'm gonna leave it right here because we always went 30 minutes just on this section alone, and I'm not editing. So like, hope you guys enjoyed the Humidor tour, the Tupperdoors, and let's get into the shoes really. All right, let's talk shoes really fast. I'm gonna make this quick because I went a little bit longer on the Humidor tour than I actually expected to. So you guys gotta bear with me on this one. Before we talk about the shoes that are behind me, I'm gonna get into a little detail on that. I was gonna bring more shoes down, but I just didn't feel like going upstairs and rummaging through my shoes and all that kind of stuff. I didn't feel like it. But I did want to show you these mofos right here. Look at the color on that bad boy. These shoes I've wanted for 20 years. When they originally released, it was no way I was gonna get these. They were only released in New York. These are the New York Pigeons. See the pigeon right there? What happened to that boy? But anyway, I always wanted these shoes. 20 years ago, they got released. I was living in either Virginia or North Carolina. I think it was Virginia at the time. And it was just no way that I was ever going to get these shoes. So there was a recreation of these. If you guys know, you know. And I don't have to get into the detail on that. But I don't care, for whatever way that these shoes were going to be made again, I had to get my hands on them just because I absolutely love the style and the colorway on those shoes. And I finally got them. 20 years it took me to get those shoes, and I got them. And I have not put my feet in them yet. Nothing. Hey guys, I'm recording. All right, so just wore these for the first time today. We have the Air Jordan Lost and Found #1. And I absolutely love these shoes. Sorry it's so bright. My lighting got kind of turned around. But you kind of get to see the detail and the color on these. Sorry about that, the camera kind of went out. I wanted y'all to kind of see a little bit of the detail in this one. I don't know if it's going to show up, but you can kind of see the wrinkling in the leather on the shoe. If you look at that, that's kind of cool. Just the way the design on the shoe is crazy. These shoes, we got the 85 Jordans right here as well. I have not gone outside in these at all. I have not stepped on it. See, that's perfectly clean. This has a little bit of wear and tear on the bottom. They're kind of discolored anyway, but you can see that I actually walked on them. You're probably not going to see me outside in these shoes very often. These shoes are just for special occasions, just because I love it. I love the vibrance of it. I love the toe box. But ironically, like, I think when it comes to these Lost and Founds, I'm going to break these in so they're kind of like your Converse, your Asics, or something that you wear into the ground and fit your foot. That's what I want to happen with these. Even though the build quality is a little bit better on this one and the stitching is like spectacular on this, it's just, I want these shoes to be worn. I want them to look like I've had them ever since, 1985, or Jordan actually wore them on the court. So anyway, those are my shoes. I showed you guys that just because I had more up there that I kind of want to go through some things and show you guys, but I just didn't feel like going through boxes. So that is that. Those are my shoes. Anyway, this is EKB signing off for the opening for the shoes and the Humidor tour. I hope you guys enjoy. Stay cool. Peace.